happening, people over the world? Welcome back to another episode of the Whiskey and Wade Show with me, your host, Tommy Mack.
And me, your better host, Tyrone McKenna.
And you already know, the show is brought to you in association with the creme de la creme of Irish whiskey, Dragon Claw. You won't taste a fan whiskey.
If you watch the Patreon that's out today, you'll see even Bob Arm drinks Dragon Claw. Yep. He has his wee flask of him at the fights. But let's get into what the public are demanding these days. They're demanding McCarthy be replaced by McBrush. There was a surge.
I heard otherwise. They wanted you replaced by McComb.
I didn't hear that. Who told you that?
Everyone.
Listen, there's a surge of popularity while you were away. We were enjoying ourselves. We were having fun games. There was no messing. And
everyone was saying, Sean's class. You and Sean should just do it.
Tommy's trying to start a smear campaign.
No, what a good time with Sean. Sean, thank you for filling in while Tommy's away. Also, before I go into stuff, a lot of people been talking about this granny lives in my street, as we all know her, a legend.
What's the update?
There hasn't been much updates from my accounts, but now this has got a bit of popularity and people kind of know where I live. They've ran into the same granny and have some stories.
Serious?
And one guy emailed me, said, "Here, do you live in such and such? Because I always see your dog and it's the same dog as yours." And I said, "Yes, it is." And he said, "Right, if it's the same granny, then I have a good story." And it had to be the same granny because he said it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And he looked outside and she was fucking outside with a fucking flashlight. I'm trying to find the mail that he sent me. I can't find it, so I'm just going off the top of my head. But he's going up a street, up and down the street with a flashlight, going up and down, knocking on people's doors, looking in people's fucking windows, knocking on his door. Said, "Are you throwing a party?" He goes, "No, there's no party." And he goes, "I can hear a party. Someone's got a party." Just fucking running about with a fucking flashlight.
It's going about all the time like it's fucking holy dance.
Party animal.
Well, there's so many. There was another. I forget though. I need to find the fucking meals. It was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago when you were away.
I'm here for the party, guys. Rolling Louis Towns.
But I'm loving it because I don't think people are believing how insane this granny was. Now I've got verification with other people coming forward. Once someone admits it, then everyone else comes forward, steps forward. You see, like when Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
No, not Michael Jackson. It was your boy, the film crew, Epstein.
Oh, Epstein. Why is he my boy?
Because you're an actor.
No.
But every woman must have a touch of dementia.
She must have something, but I seen her. I was scared yesterday because I was
locking the door.
I was out the back. I had a barbecue. It was sunny as fuck, as you can see. Got a nice colour. Me and you're the same colour, Tommy.
Nearly catch me out.
But I was out the back sunning myself, and I was having a barbecue and painting the shed. As you can see, I obviously didn't get washed probably. But I was out the back sunning myself, and then the sun finished out the back. Said, "Fuck me, go out the front and just chill out there because it's sun out there." Sitting to the front, and then next thing, boom, grind. I'm not saying where she was because I was giving away, but she was at her house and started waving over like fuck. And I was with a mate talking to the mate out the front, and I was like, oh shit. I was trying to blank her. She was kind of
Stick as a burger.
stick as a burger. I went fuck, but I ignored her so much. She didn't.
That's cold, man.
I know, but I have to. It's the way I have to live. My ma's cracking up. My ma thinks she should step up me a man and say, "Here, listen, don't go near my door again." But I'm a cowardly fuck.
I hate to go and speak to someone belonging to her and say,
I know, because she has one visitor. I know she does have one visitor regularly, so maybe she should say that woman, one visitor. But I do enjoy it as well. She's a nice woman. I just enjoy the madness of the street.
The front garden. That's when you're asking for.
Nah, you're asking for that. If you're in the front garden in the sun, that's when you want to have combos. Stop and have combos with the public. Back gardens for privacy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any.
There's a song that once it hits a certain time, hits the front garden.
In the front garden. But you're only back from Australia, Tommy.
Yeah, well, before getting to Australia, we were talking about the fights.
Oh fuck the fights, huh? Fights this weekend was disappointing. It was an unbelievable buzz the week. World title fight Belfast. Belfast was going mad.
Well, I got home towards the end of the week, so I didn't.
Well, there was a good buzz
Feel
the
the
week.
fucking-
Kakashi hadn't fought in the last 7 years here. Kakashi still went on the fucking show. The guy, I text Kakashi to come on the show. Like, he promised me the whole day during camp, the week after the fight, and I said, right. It got to Monday, and I was texting away. We were texting back and forth Sunday, Monday as well, texting back and forth. I go, right, so here, podcast tomorrow. Boom, ghosted. And I text back with the order, Kakashi, don't be fucking ghosting me. I know you can read this. Ghosted again. He doesn't give a
Just
fuck.
Forget about it. Forget about it, seriously.
It's my unicorn. I want him on.
Just forget about it.
Anytime he's finished, Homer, you better trail him down here. But
Yeah.
with
It was a good
Kakashi
buzz. The fights
boxed
were, yeah.
for the first time in 7 years.
Can we make the point of saying first time in Belfast for 7 years?
Sorry.
People go, fucking yes, had their day off.
Sorry.
He's been in world title fight straight away.
Sorry.
Kill management, you want?
Yes.
But no, Kathy had a solid performance. I noticed during the fight that he broke his hand.
He broke his hand in the second round.
And Kathy's a banger. And he ended up going to points, but I could tell just by the way
It's so annoying because, as with James McLean, name dropping, what's happened, James?
it was happening to him.
But as with James McLean, I said, James, like, he's the hardest hitting fighter in Ireland. Without a doubt. He said,
Pound for pound,
serious?
yeah.
And I said, yeah, his record just doesn't show he hits that hard. And it's annoying because he does, like,
Oh no.
he hits, like,
But it's
fuck.
good. It's good for him because anyone who takes a fight with him will say, he's not much of a puncher, and then they get in, and then they get fucking
Wild
get the wild hip.
fucking, but he always breaks his hands, that's the thing. So he
Yeah.
broke his hand in the second, and then he broke his other hand, I think, in the sixth.
Which is another good thing about his punch power. He hit the early on, hands are broke, but it's making people
Scared.
think twice to come
Yeah,
in.
and then he can just box him.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. But he got the win. He was loving. Well, he was actually annoyed after it. He was disgusted with himself.
Wow.
Said the performance was shit. I didn't think it was.
Well, I thought it was a solid performance,
two
but I
broke
know,
hands as well.
yeah, I know how good he is. He knows how good he is.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen the best of him yet, and
Right.
hopefully he'll get a big fight now.
I think because it was in front of Belfast first time,
Mm.
kind of wanted to do a statement. And like, if he did do a big statement, maybe we would have had regular face in Belfast. Maybe I was just thinking, but he still will.
He still
I think
might.
I still think he still sell well in the Odyssey himself.
Yeah, I think unfortunately, Michael lost, and I don't think there'll be any big shows back in. Like
It's mad what-
from the English, and American top ranked promoters. I don't think they're gonna come back because the people who will be in big fights, the like Katsu, Padraig McCrory, Tyrone, McKenna, they're gonna just put you on the shows over. I think in America, like in Irish American states, they'll go get these guys over instead of bringing all their equipment and doing all the travel
Bring him over.
just for everyone to get paid. They're just gonna bring it over.
It shows you how popular Mick is to sell out the Odyssey. Because there's only three. Who's it? Beyonce?
Oh no, that's an old stat. Everyone's selling it out now.
Everyone's selling it now.
But at one point it was Beyonce,
Rogies.
Martin Rogan, and Rod Stewart or something.
I knew it was something small, but
But the atmosphere was electric. That
Unbelievable.
ring walk was unreal.
that was one of the best ring walks I've seen. Fucking place. Do you know what it looks like? Well, just everyone has their cameras out these days, and it's just lit up. But I just looked around, it's fucking lit up. Great, everyone's singing Grace. Mick coming out, it's just fucking unbelievable. And then what was the second song he came out to?
What's that coming on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a rave song, but it was a good song. And then the fight was unbelievable as well. See, the first 2 rounds, it was tit for tat where they just fucking. Mick was landing a big one, your mom was winging in another big one, and it was just fucking going back and forth, back and forth.
I don't know. That's the thing about boxing, so subjective. I thought the first round was close. Give it to Mick. And then from the second round on, your man started landing big punches. But like what was telling, Mick's face was red as fuck.
See, I didn't have my glasses,
And like
so I couldn't see the red.
I was going, like the damage. These punches don't look big, but Mick's face is like completely raw and red. And then your man just looked like he was getting stronger.
Your man, I think your man's a tough guy. And he didn't care that he was getting hit. He was getting landed on.
Like
He
laughing
did
and
not
all,
care
just-
about it.
Like he has his hands down around the ankles.
And see, doing that, it just disheartens the body, doesn't it? You're like, fuck, how can I keep this guy off me? And, like, say if someone's walking forward like that, it bollocks you even more because in your mind, you're like, fuck me, he won't go away no matter what I'm doing.
Like technical ability, you know, Mick was
easily better.
late years in front of him. And I think that was clear to see. But, you know, he got into a shootout with a Mexican.
And then the week before, it's been a bad week for Irish boxing.
I don't know,
The week before, Katie Taylor.
Yeah, Katie Taylor lost close fight. They can run it back, and then Gary Cully with another Mexican as well. See, getting in a shootout with Mexicans, it's the wrong thing. You fought that guy.
Yeah.
You got in the shootout the first couple of rounds.
That's
had
tough.
to take a knee.
Yeah,
He says, "Fuck
It's
it."
tough. It was tough. I mean, every round, he hit me a body shot. My body's terrible anyway, but he hit me a body shot and I had to wince for the body every round. But
You sucked their boxing, and then
it is.
you won every round. It was a shutout victory for you.
I think it's same.
Was the second round you went down?
I think it would have been the same with Gary. Like the first half, it seems Jose's always good. He's always because he is a good high level
He's
boxer.
solid.
He was saying with Top Rank and all. He's world hit.
Yeah.
So and he's only beat by good people. So he is good, but as always, the second half of it, he always just fucks like dies to death. So I think if that hadn't happened to Gary in the third round, he got to the second half, it'd have been all Gary. But unfortunately, he didn't.
I think Gary started off strong and comfortable, and then I think just the crowd just wanted to impress.
I think it's a big moment for him as well.
Yeah.
He went from me and you. We went from like 500 crowd to 1,000 crowd, 5,000. Like it's gathered slowly bigger. He went over to England, fought in front of a few hundred fans himself, to coming home in front and fighting in front.
Yeah,
of
sold out
10,000.
arena. Yeah,
And that's a big jump.
but I just
And then the walkout that he had was fucking probably the best walkout I've ever seen. Dan McCabe taking him out was on.
would you pick one? Was it Mick or was it Gary?
I don't know. They're all good.
No, it was amazing, and I thought it was like a wee lifelong thing because they're mates now.
No, he said it from their kids.
So
You're gonna be walking me out, so I was lethal, and I think I will all that just fucking on
Yeah.
top of everything, and then the pressure, the
to impress. You want to
impress, and Eddie, I put pressure on him to be the next star of Dublin, of Ireland. So that was all out of pressure. I think there was a lot of added pressure on him. And then Katie, I think Katie came out in the first round. I went, she doesn't look great. She looked tired, I think, and like a bit like weak or deflated or something. And then I think it just shows how lethal this is because the first year she didn't look herself, and then she clawed herself back into it, and then she actually started winning the rounds, and then it got into close fight. So it shows how lethal she is. She had that dog in her. Did you see that other person? Well, you mentioned it last week, did you? About her getting scooped on the drugs, and she's blamed it on dog medicine.
Yeah,
Clarabol, what is it called? Clarabol?
Clenbuterol.
Something like that. But
It's unreal.
they said it was dog. It
She was a plan to.
She was a plan to cream,
their
cream
dog's
dog.
wound.
how ridiculous are you going to get?
You can't stop it. Everyone just keeps on taking drugs.
But what do you think is happening for boxing in Ireland then? Because that's the two big people that you kind of bet on getting a big show. And like, if you were a boxer in Belfast, you went, right, when's Mick fighting next? When's Katie fighting next? So you can make, well, not Katie, because she had her first one there, but when's Mick fighting next? So you can jump on the bandwagon. Now, do you think he'll retire? Do you think he'll come back?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he'll come back.
I think he should come back, but
Yeah.
it's where he wants to. You know?
Yeah, I think he should. I think he should maybe.
He still has he has what it takes.
He does.
The real world champion.
I'd love to see a rematch of Lee Wood.
Yeah, but that won't happen.
No.
Lee Wood's.
What about your old foe? Tommy's old foe getting the world title as well.
Chris Billy.
That was a shock. That was a shock to the system.
Yeah.
And it makes sure laws, Because your first fight with him was so fucking close that you probably could have won. You should have won. We
I
believe,
won the first fight.
we believe you won, and that means technically you're world champion. Maybe it's world champion. And if O'Hara beats Rowley, technically
you're
we're world champions here.
We should change this to the champion and champion podcast. No, it's boxing's just what to say. It's a funny old game. It's a 2-horse race, so anything could happen.
It shows you how close we are to big names like that. We're not far off the mark.
So, you're saying about where does this leave Irish boxing? The me and you could bring it back if we wanted, but I'd rather go away and fight, get the trips. I'd rather see the world.
We trips are nice, like.
I'm sick of looking at it, honestly.
Talking about trips, you're only back from
Down under.
Yeah, how was it?
It's good. It was a good experience, but the travelling is just
too much.
Bad travelling what puts you off. Like, it's no wonder people go to Australia and you don't see them again for 10 years because the thought of coming home after doing the travel is just
how long was it, Nicky?
So, travelling over, we got the bus to Dublin, so 2 hours on a bus. The Dublin to Dubai was 7.5 hours. Dubai to Brisbane, which was like 13 hours.
I heard this guy tried to brass neck his first class tickets. What was it? We ferry you up this? You did try and get it, though, and you sat in one, didn't you?
No, that's what happened. Tabloid Tyrone's sexy. So what happened was when I was tagging in.
Oh no, that's what.
And it was a black woman on the desk. I was like, "What's up, sister?" Well, how do you get up in there? How do you upgrade up in the business class? She's like, "It's gonna be €2,000.
I've got 20 quid here.
I said, $2,000. That's alright. I'll sit where I am. And then get on a plane.
Usually they do bids, but
because
because I've been in a bid before, it does go up to about £800, but
there's no bidding this time. And then when I get on the plane, I was sitting beside these two sisters, and they were going, "Why don't you ask fix your regular? No, you pull legs." I was like, "Oh no, fuck it." So I went and says to one of our hostesses, says, "Is there any leg room seats?" And I could see that there was a couple of free ones.
Not for you.
And I said, "Yes, I will speak with the whatever you call him, the lead, our host, and then I'll find out for you."
Big
She
dog.
came down. That's gonna be 200.
200?
200 quid.
Did you pay for it?
No, I don't know.
I think it is ridiculous that there should
A free seat? Fuck,
I know if there's free seats and if you're in the 6 foot club,
Exactly.
get the fucking seats out.
And then coming back in, when I was checking in, I said to the girl on the desk, "Listen, can I get the emergency exit seats? I don't mind having the responsibility and blah blah blah, because there's more room in emergency exit." And she was like, "Yeah, I'll do that for you." So it was Brisbane to Sydney, an hour and a half flight. Sydney to Qatar, 15-hour flight, and Qatar to Dublin, 8 hours.
Shit.
Every flight, I'm sitting in the middle row.
Nightmare.
Some big cunt sitting there sleeping. 2 people on this side sleeping. It's like, Jesus
Nothing
Christ.
worse than flights.
Nothing worse.
Nothing worse. I had on first class once, but it's because I had a fucking stomach bug coming from fucking Thailand. But it was the best thing I ever done in my life. I don't think I could ever go back. See, I think
it's
over 8
amazing.
hours, Jesus Christ. A wee
and-
bed.
Yeah.
You get actually decent bottles of wine, beers. You get
Yeah,
knives and fork and plates.
I know.
Steak dinners. It's fucking wild.
It's good. That's it.
And I couldn't even enjoy it because it was fucking my stomach bug kill me.
Yeah. When I was come back from Kazakhstan as business class, and it was great to get a wee cocktail menu. You get a wee menu for your dinner and all. Knives
Yeah,
and
it's
forks.
fucking lethal, isn't it? But anything mad happening
Australia? When I got there in, so it's like, obviously it's a different friggin' part of the world, so it is like a different world. But as soon as I got into Australia, so I'm being a tourist, trying to get wee videos for Instagram and pictures and all. So I'm standing in the lane, they already had my bag and stuff. So I was standing in the lane to leave the airport. And I'm standing like trying to get some stuff. Security guards just bombed over to me. Man. Yeah, let me see what you just put in your phone. What picture you just took. And I didn't take any because I actually didn't. And he was like, let me see. Look.
You're getting racial profiles everywhere.
I'm in the country 2 seconds. And then he looked through the thing and he went, let me see your deleted files.
Fuck me.
I was like,
What if there's cockpits?
I don't know. Stanley again. Imagine. And then
Tell me like a wee French girl.
he went into the deleted album. There's nothing in it.
Fuck me.
It's like-
Why'd you not crack up with him?
Because I just wanted to struggle.
Was he a big guy?
Nah, just a
Wait.
fucking cornball. Do you need to ask? And then it was like, okay, there's no cameras in the airport. You can use it when you're outside.
So were you in the security part of the airport?
I was alright, like it was a lane to get out. So I was standing in the lane, but I was looking for like a sign that said welcome to Brisbane, and I was gonna take a picture of it. And I looked and so I had my phone like this.
It's weird. You had your phone.
No, because I was making a video. I actually was making a video, and there
you
was
just
nothing.
deleted it?
So I just deleted it straight away.
Oh, right, okay.
And then this guy come over, I was like, Jesus Christ, is this what we're up against?
It seemed like you were rather than he was actually on a boxing trip, like he was
Yeah.
over sparring, but it actually turned out to be a fucking comedy trip for him. Every
No,
fucking night I seen
let's
you were
see,
doing
man.
stand up.
I went, so actually, it was sparring, the cruiserweight champion of the world, Jai Patel, great guy. So they brought me over to sparring. They said, you're going to do 4 rounds. There's going to be somebody else going to do 4 rounds. So I hope you're fit. And I was like, oh, why don't we worrying? 4 rounds, a piece of piss. I got to the gym the first day. So we're like, yeah, the other sparring partner, he's gone crook. I mean, sick. He's crook. So you're going to do 8 rounds? It's like,
Fuck me. You
jet
haven't
lag,
trained for it.
diabolic, so.
And even see 8 rounds when you're not fit. Then tell
Oh,
people,
it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
So, I was like, right, okay. Get in, fucking dragged out these 8 rounds. Like, it was so
Barely
tough.
thrown.
I was trying to, spread
I've
out
seen the
energy.
clip, and you were doing well smart. You weren't doing much, but you were doing enough.
Yeah. They got in on Monday morning and sparred on Tuesday.
Morning?
And I was like, fuck's sake, lads.
Yeah, to be honest, you need 3 or 4 days after
I know.
fucking...
You need a week to
So-
recover. But yeah, and then I was just going around as surfer's paradise. Just fucking killing time. And like I said, it's jet lag. So you're up all night. You can't sleep over.
Now, 'cause you were texting me at the oddest fucking hours.
Right. And then I saw this poster on it. I actually went for dinner in a place and there was a thing that says comedy every Wednesday night. So I went to the manager and I says, listen, is there any open spots? And she was like, no, this is all booked through an agency, but if you go on the Facebook, you'll be able to mail them. And I was like, nah, fuck it, I don't even have Facebook. So then I was walking around and it said another place said every Thursday night open mic
Must be
comedy.
a big thing over there, the mix.
I think it's just the same any city centre. And so I went in. It was like a wee Asian guy on the club and I said, can I put my name down for this open mic comedy? You comedian? This week I do a wee bit like just come down 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I went down, all the comedians had all gathered.
Are these all like the regulars?
They all knew each other. And it's funny, like,
And walks Tommy Mac.
I know.
It's we Australian Paddy McDonald sitting there. He's
Hello.
up first. With your long hair.
It's like, see the comedy scene in that particular bunch, it was the same as like up and comers over here,
Yeah.
exact same kind of people, everything, same kind of crack. And then so the guy who was emceeing, he was funny, like, and he was sound. It was like, so yeah, do you want? What is it? 5 minutes? Yeah, everyone does 5 minutes, but don't feel under any pressure. Just go as long as you want, but we'll try and keep.
Don't
Straight
tell
and all,
Matt.
keep 5 minutes. I know, we are all night. And then another wee comedian come up and he was stunned. And he was like, yeah. So, doing a bit of singing, are you? And No, mate, from up Mick. Yeah, so you gonna sing? Says, no, is this not comedy?
I'm
mate?
not Will Smith.
He's a soul singer. He's like,
So
is this not open mic comedy? No, it is. Now, what are you talking about? Yeah, I thought, oh my man, I just want to weed. I'm sorry. And then so they were all sitting talking. All the wee comedians, they all knew each other. Your mom put me on third on the bill. First two comics get up.
What shit? Was it busy?
Alright, so the wee bar was like, it was packed because Servers Paradise is like a holiday day. It's like the Ibiza of fucking Australia. So there was all hens and stags and people all dressed up, all black. And this place, it just ended up like packed. They were all rowdy, and then the MC get up and says, "I know you're here to do karaoke, but we're gonna have some comedians for you." We're like, "What the fuck?"
Really?
And then,
For the reason?
but then
great.
the MC ended up getting them,
Yeah,
getting their attention. He was funny, and then first two comics were shit, and then I get up. They kept saying to me before, "Bear man, this is a really hard room." I was like, "Sure, nobody knows me if it's shit, don't matter." And then I get up and then my stuff was hidden. They were all laughed. I was like, "Thank fuck, I know I've got it." But I didn't want to be a dick and go after mine, so it was on third. So I stayed for everyone, and nobody was really good. The MC was just good. And
Oh,
then,
you're international.
I know. And then so we went out. So that was on a Thursday, and then on Saturday, the manager, the other shout out Mick and Fran, great people, brought me out to watch rugby. And the rugby, the way they do it over, it was like kids matches on first, and then under 19s, under 21,
Fuck's
second
sake.
result. But they just go back to back.
Too long.
And the weather's great, and so they picked me up. We went at 11. From 11 o'clock, they're just sitting drinking beer, watching rugby. And
Tell me you're in a training camp.
I don't know. And then, but no, at this point, your man's fight had been called off, so we'll have to hire her. And so we watched the rugby or watched the matches, drinking beer all day, and then we went from there.
Did you still get paid?
Oh
It's
yeah.
insane.
And then we went round to watch Aussie rules. Jazz misses.
Is Aussie rules crazy? Is it as crazy as...
Well, it was female, so there was not as crazy as. Because I remember going with the school to watch Ireland v Australia, and the Australians are punching the fuck out of the Irish. The catch a ball and they're just grabbing you and whacking you. But it wasn't like that. Then I was saying to the Australians out there, and I went, really? So I think the Aussies are coming over here,
just
acting
taking
balance,
liberties.
yeah.
Punching the fuck out of that.
But so we went around and watched them. Jazz missus was playing, fucking drinking down there at the bar at the match, and then that was the same. There was two matches back to back, so there was like the seconds and then the first, and then after that the bros out for a meal, and Mick was buying his drinks like fuck, and the bar was packed out. Or the restaurant was packed out, and there was a wee singer. And then she was doing her wee thing singing, and then she said, "I believe we've got a professional comedian in the house."
Fuck's sake.
And I just turned to look at the mic.
And
Fuck's sake.
this wasn't a comedy night?
Nah.
This is just
This
just
is a
you
restaurant.
doing Jesus Christ.
And I was like,
That's the
Mick-
worst setting ever.
And I was drunk as a skunk as well. I was like, "Come on, mate. Come on.
Drinking
man."
all day, all
And I
yours.
said, "Mick, I don't drink when I'm performing." He's like, "Come on, it'll be alright. And I was like, "Fuck, come on, Tommy, come on." And
Like,
all the
Tommy-
pressure.
That's like somebody stopping you in the street and go, "Here, I heard you're a comedian. Tell us a joke."
Alright,
And like, me and Tommy were the same kettle of fish after like 3 or 4 drinks. We
They're
have bad
slurring,
slur.
I know.
We slur really bad.
So I was like, Jesus. And then there was everyone, the whole restaurant was all like looking at me.
I'm
anticipating.
cringing
And I
now.
was sitting at the back, and so it was like everyone had just turned around and was staring at me. I was like, "Oh fuck it, come here!" Jumped up, grabbed the mic.
You're ballsy. Fuck,
Went up
I
to
would.
the top
I'd
of the
have walked
restaurant.
home.
It's like, "Well, what's happening?"
Everyone's having their dinner.
But I brought the fucking house down. Everyone laughed.
Did you? But I don't know if you're
No, I did.
completely delusional.
Tyrone just wants me to be shit. Like,
But everyone's having dinner. The last fucking thing I want to hear.
There's two possibilities. Like you're either completely delusional or you're the best fucking comedy prospect
I am
in the fucking world.
top prospect.
Now people are starting to believe you're delusional.
listen, ask anyone who's came to the show. Ask anyone who's came.
Here, the only thing is, people have to come to find out. Like,
That's
Exactly.
true, they do. You just have to come to find out.
Listen to me, lads. I wouldn't lie to
See,
you.
to be honest, I've said
Tyrone always keeps.
I've said it a couple of times, you're fucking lethal.
I don't know, but
So-
he's want me to fucking fail.
But just sometimes it sounds a bit too good to be true.
I don't know.
Like you're going to Australia in the middle of a fucking restaurant, not even a camera, and you're
It
getting
was
up
mad. It
and
was
killing
mad.
it.
It was mad.
It doesn't sound
Because
believable.
I had done like a couple like Googles to see if my stuff, you know, like
We
would-
translate.
and then it's all got what the
it's all-
Australian version of what I'm saying.
But a lot of your
So-
stuff is like, you're talking a bit about like growing up.
I don't know.
In
But
Belfast?
see the thing as well, what is relatable is fucking racial stuff is like worldwide. So
Yes.
in Australia,
Racism was worldwide.
So in Australia, like
I hear
the
Australians
blacks of
are actually really.
the black community of Australia are like the islanders,
Mm.
Samoans, Fiji, Tonga, and all. And so there's so much that they can relate to. So it's like England, Australia's like a big England, and then all them wee islands is like their version of the West Indies. So I could relate to all the Samoans, like the kind of stuff. So I, like in the restaurant, my opening line was like, "So listen, I'm from Ireland. I'm over here sparring. I up with Tara, World Cruiserweight Champion, and yeah." Now look, this is all look at me. And, Ireland, he doesn't look like fucking Ireland. That cunt doesn't look like he's from Ireland. And they all just burst out laughing because that's what they were thinking.
Yeah.
And then I got into the stuff.
I hear Australia. Is Australia very racist? I hear it
I
is.
think so. I think it's just like, I think so.
Well,
Because they gave
well,
me-
you landed there in 2 minutes. You're
I
getting
know.
gripped by security
And
guards.
then I in my apartment I was staying in a block. So I'd left, come out of my thing, pushed the lift, and I bent down the time of shoelace. So I was down time of shoelace, and then I heard a door open of our apartment. Footsteps, then just heard.
Shut up.
I looked up. It was this wee old white woman. Upstairs.
What the fuck? Did you say that?
I looked up. Sweet, you all right? She went, sorry.
You startled me.
I was trying to. Sorry. First off, in the bed, went back in the apartment. Jesus Christ.
Don't kill me.
That's weird.
Take all my money.
That's weird.
I don't know. But then, like, over people, everyone thought I was Samoan. And always Samoans, like when I went out and all,
An island.
the bars, Samoans coming up and shaking my hand and all. and
Really?
Fist pumping me. It was weird. I was sitting on a wee thing on my own. And the Samoan guy just come up, just, he's like, yeah,
Sticking
dab
the
them
guy.
up. But it was good, like, and then friggin', yeah. Just talk about this, but like, this wee old white guy at the airport coming home. So from Brisbane to Sydney, they need to get like a bus from, because you fly into a different Sydney airport, you have to get a bus from that one to go to International Airport. So I stand waiting on the transfer bus, and this guy, he must have been about 85, turned around, looked at me and went, alright mate, you went for the transfer bus? In my mind, I was like, nah, I'm just standing at the transfer bus stop for no reason. And he went, where you from? It's me, Ireland. So, you don't sound Irish.
What?
And I was like, well, I haven't even said anything, so what are you talking about? Oh, now you sound Irish. I was like, fuck's
Where was
sake.
he from?
From Australia. And then he started telling me about,
Why did he sound English?
I don't know. I was my impression. But then he started telling me he was going to Indonesia. I love Indonesia. And then started giving me a history of Indonesia. But then in my mind, I was going, where is this? I was going, who are you going with? Going on my own. And I was like, it says his wife was buried there. With his heart's in Indonesia and all this crack. And I was going, why is this old man travelling to Indonesia on his own?
Pedophile?
That's what I was thinking. I said, so what?
Where would jump to that
I
conclusion?
don't know. But I jumped to conclusions about me. And then I was like,
He only jumped to conclusions that you're not Irish. You're
No,
jumping
well,
that he's
that
a
woman,
paedophile.
your woman was thought I was going to kill her. I was tying my shoelace.
That's
But
well, it is weird when the old men
besides,
going to...
when did you
Thank
start going to Indonesia? 2002. Sick. So it's not like as if he's been going from when he was a young man, and then he just loves it. And I says, what brought you to Indonesia? He was sailing. He started sailing.
Bucking kids.
But like when I was in Thailand, you see it as well. Like there was a big strip. Obviously, all the Thai girls were trying to get all fellas into the rooms to get a bang. And me and Trina were just sitting in this wee particular bar, and you just seen the old man walking down
with children.
with young. Well, they probably weren't children, but they could look like children.
They were.
They looked fucking like kids, or they looked very young for. They were 80 years old, and these ones were like 21, 22 prostitutes, and it's just like weird. And there's 3 or 4 more. And it's all the old ones,
sick,
and they're all on their own in their holidays. Weird.
Yeah. So when this guy started talking to me about Indonesia, I was like, instantly my antennas went up. This guy's a creep. So I didn't really want to talk to him. And then he started giving me a history of it. He was like, yeah, what are you doing here? I was doing boxing. Oh, I don't like boxing. I used to play basketball. And in my senior year, we got to the final. And I scored the most points. I scored 18 points this one. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. But, respect their elders. I'm from the old school.
Yeah.
And then another thing about racial profiling, this is worldwide as well. Black people, you'll understand. Went to the toilet. Some guy come in, asked me for drugs. Mate, you got any MDMA? What? MDMA? I'll buy some off you.
Really?
I was like, I haven't got none. But if you get some, let me know.
I think you're looky looky one. Fuck's sake. You're the surfer parties, looky looky one.
Fuck's sake. I should have brought her a few fucking. Should have brought the merch over.
Where's your merch today?
I have to listen. I can't wear it every day, though.
Someone has to.
Someone has to. It's not gonna be you.
Listen, I was wearing mine yesterday. Was it just the day before?
Sure, you're right. I actually have you on Instagram from a city. You're not wearing them.
You were at Falls Park yesterday, weren't you? Tell me a story with Falls Park. Go ahead. Let the viewers in on it.
This was in the Falls Park yesterday with 3 of my kids. My 12-year-old and my 3-year-old and my 4-year-old.
Pedophiles. That's what sparked it up in my head.
So, me and my big girl, Brana, she was pushing Kyle on the swing, and I was pushing the Nye on the other swing. Seen one of my old teachers. Well, Big McCarthy, still boxing? I said, oh, why? What's a crack? I said, fuck all. He's like, is that your good lady in your wee ones? No, they're all my kids.
12.
And what do you mean they're all your kids, man? That's my $3. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was your missus and your 2 kids. I was like, no, that's my big girl. Oh, I apologize.
That's madness, but
she's fucking 12.
She doesn't even look old.
Oh no. Like, I know I look young, but Jesus Christ.
People, black don't crack, but fuck me.
I know, come on, yo. And this happens more regular with Mola. She's in her car. She's 16. Like, I brought her to the doctor's. She was having bad stomach pains. I thought it could have been appendicitis. Brought her down, and because she's old enough to talk for herself then and explain. So she sat down and she was explaining to the doctor, and I was just sitting on the archer. The doctor turned to me and went, "And you are?" I'm her father. She went, "Oh, I thought you were a boyfriend." I was like, Jesus Christ. No, it's a compliment.
It's a compliment. Oh, you look like a pedophile motherfucker.
Jesus, Wayne.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times with me in car.
Thankfully, never happened to me yet.
And you're the one that should be looking out for it. You're Epstein.
But back in Australian times,
Australia, I enjoyed it.
Can I give you a bit of spur to get knee deep into boxing?
Do you know what? I actually was enjoying the training break time over because day one, I'm sparring. World champion. You can't get better sparring
No.
in the world. So it was great. And then the next day I was training on my own. But the weather and the, you know,
Weather makes everything easier.
yeah. So I was buzzing going to the gym, fucking, and then after training, going up, chilling on the beach or chilling on the balcony. And I was buzzing about it. I was loving it. It's a good way of life.
Like when I train in Marbella, you wake up in the morning and it's
You're
sunny
buzzing.
and you're like, I can go around. It's
Yeah.
sweet. Like you want to go around or you want to go a big walk. You don't want to eat unhealthy.
You want
either.
to eat clean.
You want, like when I was there, I didn't want to have any juices on it. I just wanted water every time, or I wanted fucking like a salad, or fucking.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's,
so it's
that's
good.
why Mediterraneans and all that live a healthy lifestyle because it's easier.
Yeah.
See over
just
here,
everyone's
we're
tanks,
grinding
they're
out.
in good shape, you know.
We're grinding
We're
it out.
comfort eating all the time. It's raining.
Yeah.
McDonald's just hit.
I know, getting all the lasagna, get that lasagna.
That's what I mean. But overall, it was nice. Like, really enjoyed it, and they looked after me big time. And
Would you go back, or would you? Is that because of the?
no,
travel?
so they want to bring me back. They want to bring me back in a couple of months.
Well,
But it's
tell
just
me
the
needs-
thought of the traveling.
you
It's
need
just
me to be there next time.
I don't know. Because not that I'm an only child, so I'm used to doing stuff on my own all the time. But it would be good to have a wee bit of company. Because after the first
How many,
week, I was
hold on. You're 32 years old. Why are you still saying you're an only child? Like that's irrelevant.
and
Man.
it's not irrelevant
30
because I spent my life.
You're 32 years old.
Tyrone,
You're not an only
30
child now. You've actually got 4 children, and you've got fucking
Well, I'm
away.
setting the scene of how my life was growing up.
Yeah, 20
That's it,
years
right?
ago.
All right, Tyrone.
20
You know
years
what?
ago, you were a lonely child.
You're 33. You're in a movie when you were 14. I bring it up every week. You have to set the scene of how what you're used to.
That's true. It's like my mummy and daddy die now, and I say I'm an orphan. Is that what I'm going to say? I'm going to go, I'm an orphan now.
Well, if your mummy and
I'm
daddy
only
died,
orphan, look at me.
if your mummy and daddy died when you were a child, and you grew up, you would say I was an orphan.
No, I was
an orphan. I'm an orphan.
come off it, Tommy.
Well,
No.
I'm still an only child. So basically, all I'm just saying, I'm used to doing shit on my own my whole life.
I'm picturing some guy in like their late 50s going, oh fuck, that's me an orphan now.
Exactly. That's what Tommy's doing.
Hey, Tyrone will just try and contradict anything that I say. I am an only child. I have spent my life on my own.
Okay, go.
So,
We're,
it would
we're
be
only
good.
child, Tommy. You're in Australia by yourself.
That's not
Go ahead.
you. Me and my brother used to get the bus. to school. Me and my brother.
Don't be
I don't
jealous.
have that. But there's only so much. There's only so much you can stick.
On your
No,
own.
only joking. No, I actually enjoyed it on my own. It was good.
Yeah.
Get my head shot from you.
No.
Fuck's sake.
We barely talked about it. It really annoyed me.
Oh, it was great.
I'm scared. I do when you
The sea, somebody said to me, oh, the Australian sea, it's like getting in the bath. I was like, right, let me give this a go. I got it. Ooh. Turn around, run back. I'm sick of people lying. Why do people talk shit?
It's like a bath.
Fuck's sake, it was freezing.
I don't like it. I've never, like, people say, oh, the water's warm. It never is warm.
Nah,
Never.
The Australian sea was freezing.
And if
And
Australia sees freezing.
I have to give a shout out to my Uso. That's Samoan for brother. Carrie looked after me big time. Came down.
How many
picked me up.
shout outs are you going to do in this?
I'm shouting at everybody.
Did you see any spiders over?
Nah, I didn't even see one insect.
Really? I seen a video the other day.
And the spiders
Yeah.
are hanging from the fucking...
They're just hanging from the sky. Like,
Yeah.
where they were come from, I don't know, but there's spiders hanging from the sky, and the English guy was walking down the road, and this can't be normal. And he shouted over, do you see them spiders up there? And like, yeah. Is that normal? Yeah.
In Australia?
In Australia,
I've never seen that.
He's like, fuck that, get me home. I'd
I've
get
never
home.
even seen a shark.
Did you want to see a shark?
Oh,
You want to do a bit of action like that?
I wanted to see all it. I didn't see nothing. It was like, it's literally, Servers Paradise is like walking around the West End in a beaver, or the Strip in Ann Arbor, or
I would do my head.
yeah.
Did you go to the city at all? Like
That Servers Paradise is the city, yeah, but so yeah, my guy, my Uso Carrie, he came and picked me up, brought me to Brisbane, brought me around all around the place, and showed me like all Brisbane's class. Brisbane is like, it would be good. I was gonna say it would be good to go there, but the traveling is like, it's not worth it. But actually, it's not worth it.
What about fucking this weekend? Sure, Megan Tumbledy, 400k she won this weekend. What would you do?
I bought 3 tickets.
Did you? I'm banning it flat out. Because everyone I seen that knows seems to be touch and lucky. And like, fuck, this is going to be a winner.
It's in the air.
They're flat out doing it. Every single wee praise guy there is, I'm doing. But shout out to you. Love to see people from the West changing lives. We just need a bit of that.
It's a mad, right? See, when people win, their name gets broadcast
everywhere.
Everyone I would want to be in that.
Definitely.
I think you get half the money if you want to stay anonymous.
Really? Can you get half money?
Yeah.
You only get half?
I still would take a hit then.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't take that. Sorry. I would take the. I would let everyone know I won.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be having 400 grand. Not a chance.
Like, imagine the texts and phone calls you're getting from your distant cousins and people you're in
Everybody
first
fucking
year.
find out anyway.
I know. One way you tell one person, then boom, it's everywhere.
Hey, man.
The phone calls.
Remember you used to play Gilly together? Under 12s?
The phone calls I get because people think you have money because you're a boxer. Never mind if you actually have money. Fuck's sake, you'd be melted. But I'd love to get a wee touch like that. That'd be unbelievable.
400's perfect.
It is. You can get a few houses.
Get your house.
Get your own house, buy a few other houses, and live off the fat of the land for the rest of your life.
I'm buying one house to live in, spending the rest on holidays and cars and McDonald's.
We've talked enough shit today. We've caught up with Tommy's absence over the past 2 weeks. So next week we're going to be back on our normal thing, do topics and shit. So.
Yeah, and Sean's leaving us. Sean's going on a honeymoon.
Yep. That's
USC.
So if there's any fuck ups in the next 2 weeks,
Sean will be calling
you know
back.
who to blame. Sean not being here.
With christening invites.
Christening invites. He'd be coming back with American accent.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, I got a christening to come this fall.
This fall.
The place is trash.
Sean won't come back. I can see him being one of the guys who don't come back. That's just him out there living the life.
Search party. We started to do one.
There'll be a documentary searching for the party. They're away.
Yeah, crack that joke before.
Did it? Every segment.
We're torturing all the record labels.
Sure.
Get search party.
You'll be pulling a Tommy going over. You want the street of comedy. You're gonna go to fucking big gigs like fuck.
You have to. You should like.
You should do a couple of gigs, huh?
Just to see the Americans are nuts for that. They'll fucking be on your case. Like
you could just do
making money.
I suppose. But you could do it for free. I would do one night for free. Just we Irish things.
Like I that's why I had done the gigs over. But the first gig I went done off my own bat because I wanted to see if it would hit in Australia. The second one was kind of peer pressure.
Yeah, that sounded terrible.
See, actually, just before we go, like talking about Tommy Black and stuff, that whole Saturday.
Oh, jeez! Actually, I had them notes. I do have notes. The brass nagging Tommy Dunn on Saturday was fucking.
But it was unreal.
It was unreal, but I'm so cringy.
Yeah. Let's get into that before we wrap the show.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. I actually had that. I had them in notes, but I forgot all about it.
So tell everybody what we done on Saturday night.
From the start to the finish. That's what I'm telling because you make it sound worse.
I swear to God, the most cringiest brass nagging I've ever seen in my life. But you know what? Fair fucks, Tommy's the man that needs done. Someone needs to be like that. I'm not that person. But so I would start with Freddie, really.
But
start with Freddie. You came home. You came home and you texted me, Bob Arms down fucking Europa. And I went, right, okay. And he went, I'm going down now. And he sped down this fucking. He got his missus to give him a lift. Sped down, gripped Bob Arm, muscled him in to coming on the show. He's like, here, Bob Arms, 100%.
I didn't muscle him, but I gripped him. All of them be sitting in each chair. Bob Arm 92. Like, Bob, how you doing? Tom McCarthy.
What's going on,
mate? How's you on the podcast? Is that a possibility? He's like, yeah. Talk to Melissa. She'll make the arrangements.
And then you got Melissa's numbers, and then he phoned me here. Bob Arm, got him. And he said, I can't get people blah blah. Started rubbing him in the face. Fuck you, Tyrone, man. And I was like, fuck him, you know what? Fair enough, you are the man if this is the legit. So then he texted Melissa, he phoned Melissa, no replies. And then I clicked on to who Melissa was, and I had a good rapport with Melissa from the previous shows. So I thought, I actually know Melissa.
She didn't respond to my text messages, so I went and got her on Instagram, Send her an instant mail. Says, send you a wee text, sir, Melissa.
So you can put your face to the fucking
What
text.
face name?
And I realised it was, so I said, fuck, I'll mail her. So I mailed her. And then she got back to me and said, she can't do it or something, was it?
She said, I spoke to her calls. I was happy to give him my number, but it's not happening.
It's not happening. And then Tommy, I think Tommy, it's not happening. He's like, it fucking is happening. I said, it's not happening, Tommy, you maniac. It's done. Forget about it. I said, no, we're getting them. And keep on alert. Phone Sean. Sean, keep on standby. We are getting them. And I was like, he's fucking nuts. We're not getting them. And I knew hopefully we would be around Bob again, because I knew what Tommy would be like. Yeah, I seen his eyes. There was rape in his eyes. He screamed rape.
Rape?
No, I'm joking. But he looked like a man possessed. He needed Bob arm. And he went down to Europe.
Do you know what? Because he had agreed to do it, I knew that he was up for doing it. But so...
He brushed you off to Melissa.
Howard saying, nah, it's not happening. Like, I was like, nah, it's not your decision to make. If Bob doesn't want to do it, Bob can tell me himself.
If he's a man, he'll tell me himself.
So we went to go down to Grand Central. But
Right.
I have a confession to make, lads.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So, you know, for things like that, I'm always fucking really early
Yeah.
for things. So I got down. I rung you and you says Grand Central, and I was like, sweet. And you were like, where are you going to get parked? And I was like, don't know, I was thinking about that. And you says, sure, it's the wee street down the side of it. And you can park at the back of Robinson's or something. I was going, it's full of shit, that's miles away from it. I was going like, nah, sure, I'll just park in my cousin's and walk across the street. And he's like, right. What do you think I fucking want?
You went to Fitzwilliam?
I was sitting in the Fitzwilliam 15 minutes. I didn't tell you. I squandered. I sat there for 15 minutes with like them fucking 6 bags that I carry with me. And everybody's looking at me. And I eventually rung you and I says, is there somewhere like we have to go in here? And you were like,
The
Seahorse Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
On the first floor, and I went up and I said, sorry, buddy, it's just, I'm here to film a few wee interviews. I'm meant to go to Seahorse Lounge on the first floor. No, he fell on the desk, was like, Seahorse Lounge? and the other girl came over and goes, oh, here, you're thinking of Grand Central?
Is that the Grand Central?
I was like, right, okay. Then I put a wee bit of a country accent on because I was like, all right, no bother, let's stay on. This is where I'm sat. And then took a bag and I was like, fuck's sake.
Why did you pretend to be country?
Because like, then if I'm from a country, I don't know where I'm going. It's a big smoke.
I'm just a stupid country. Is that what you're trying to say?
So then I had to freaking carry the whole bags around the Grand Central.
You were there before still. That's how late Tommy bees.
And we got a parking ticket too. Fuck's sake.
We did.
You know, I bought a ticket.
I forgot to give you half of it.
Fucking hell.
I'll give you.
But see,
next
so
week.
that was the thing as well, right? So Melissa said that we can't do the thing because Bob is booked up. And then when we got up to Seahorse Lounge, he was sitting there at the thing, and I was like, and she was there. I know her heart's are out. This is me. I was like, well, Melissa, what's the crack? So here, the Mario, no, it's just like, listen, I can't just squeeze you in. He has a full itinerary of what he's doing.
He's 92 years old.
And she was like making all his excuses. And I was like, Red, well, says, if you come down early to the fights, I'll be able to bring him in. I was like, sure, we'll come down in about 5. Well, the fight is starting at 4. And I know she was thinking they're not going to come down at 4. And then, I will be here at 4. Patsy rang me. And then
Patsy doesn't know how to use the name on the podcast. He shared it already,
so and yeah, I was like, well, we'll be down, and we'll be down then to it. Okay, yeah, I'll bring him in. How long do you guys need? I said, about half an hour. Impossible. What do you mean impossible? But does he want him to go longer? I'll say 10 minutes. You might get 15. I said, all right, sweet, no problem. So we'll get down then, go ahead, hon.
We get down, but next day, but in the hotel, Jamie was there, and we were like, Jamie, is it alright to do interviews? And Jamie was like, aye, sweet, just come down. We'll get this room. We were like, okay. So we thought we'll say to the people at the door, the media, credential people. Look, Jamie said we can come down, but he didn't give us any credentials. So then one annoy him fight day, big world title fight for his brothers.
And like Tyrone said, he's not the kind of guy to do the talking.
Me?
Yeah. Should have left it to me.
Yes. So I thought, you know what? I'll go up and I'll run this. I'll run this shit because Tommy's nuts. So I went up to meet the people and they went. The first person knew us and he was like, "Oh, it's whiskey and weight. We have to let these in. What media? Fucking right." Blah blah. He was saying, he's like, "You just have to let him in." And then the other security guards, "Why? Who are you? Don't know these." And then what did he say? So
no, I'm there. So and I was like, I could see you like just all over the place because you're not negotiating.
He said something cheeky.
And then he was like, I don't know them. And then your mom's like, let's not go and get the order. So I come down and I said, right, we're here to do a few interviews with the undercard. We haven't got the accreditation. He says, your name on the list? He says no, but we were told to come down and it was going to be sorted. And he was like, right. And then you went to him. We're come down and then told to ring Ian. And your mom went, we'll ring Ian then. This one went, oh well, don't be fucking cheeky.
But just because he's a big cunt,
like, I'm not being cheeky. Then Tyrone and the man start slamming these for.
Like, why be cheeky?
Sick.
Why be cheeky?
It turns up to $1 million.
Fuck him.
Fuck him, no, fuck him.
Well, fuck him. Don't be cheeky.
And I was like, ring Ian. No, I texted him. We just ring him. No, text him. No, he weren't. And so I just rang Jamie. Jamie says, right, come round the back. And then so
you didn't even right back.
When we walked round the back, we met one of the fighters, Fergus Quinn. And so the gate looked like it was locked and he just pushed it and it opened. So we just walked in with him. And then Tyrone, even though he just had a blow up with security before, he said, Tyrone, just hang back, let me kick out of this, right? And but he wouldn't listen. So Tyrone took the fucking front again. Went up to the guy and was like, we're meant to be doing things here, like when we're gonna get sorted and start fucking stuttering and muttering this guy. And I was like, no, hey, listen, we're doing interviews here, it's alright. He went, you can't go in there. I said, no, it's alright, we're sorted. Just walked on in and he started shouting over, Don't let them in. It's alright, man, it's alright.
But the guys at the door knew us.
Yeah.
They knew us and said, no, they're getting in.
So they gave us the accreditation. We went in, set up a wee room in the fucking...
The wee room looked good.
Alright, well, it was the post-fight press conference. We just set up ourselves.
In the back of it.
In the back of it. And then Melissa was out there and I said, so Melissa, what's the crack?
Again, I seen Melissa and I blanked her because I went, Jesus Christ, Tommy's going to do something again. So
Tommy's going to do something
I dipped again so I didn't have to witness what Tommy's going to... Because I knew if I was there, I'd have ruined the kind of...
Yeah.
Because I'd have tried to... Because every time he was talking to Melissa, I was grabbing him and putting him away. So when you shut up and get in his ears, stop talking.
Even like the day before when I spoke to her and she was saying about come down to the fights early and we'll do it. Tyrone was like sitting down beside me, smacking my leg and going, come on. Forget it.
It kills me. Embarrassed.
But so anyway, so I seen her and then she was like, he'll be here. When he comes in, I'll bring him round. And I was like, it's sweet. So we're sitting there waiting, and then Ryan McLaughlin phoned me and says, Bob Warren's sitting ringside. I was like, fuck's sake. And she texted me, and I'm trying to ring you, I can't get through. Bob's went to his seat. So I just went out there to see her. Fuck all this phone shit. I'm a hands-on motherfucker.
Yep.
So I was to be, what's the crack? He wanted to go straight to his seat, so just give him some time. He's going to get settled in, and then I'll bring him around later. And he's like, right, no sweat. But I knew in my mind there's no chance of him getting up.
No.
So,
he's 92, he wants to say. He's with his wife as well.
In the interim, we were interviewing all different people.
The who's who of people there. James McLean, Ben
Williams,
Ryan McLaughlin, D. Walsh, Connor Quinn.
Yeah.
Available on Patreon.
Yeah, on Patreon. You can see all this shit for £2. And then, so I went out then after a while and she went, he's not leaving. No, Shetsy texted me, he's not leaving, he don't want to leave his seat. So I went out and got her again.
And at that stage it was killing me. I want to go home.
Yeah, so I went,
I didn't be part of this.
He doesn't want to get up out of his seat. You know, I've said to him, I said, listen, I knew it. He's 92. sitting down. He's hardly going to get up. I'm 32. I wouldn't even get up. So I sat down. She was like, I know. And I said, I'm sorry for pestering you here. She said, no, you're doing your job. I'm doing my job. And if we take a camera down to the ringside, would that be all right? Sure, of course.
He's built for this.
He's programmed for that. And then, Red, that's what we're going to do, yeah?
And I just opted out of it.
So we went down and said, Shawnee, lads, let's go. Ringside.
How many wanted a 2-man and both?
So we went and got him. And he was sound. He was sound as a pound.
I actually cut that interview as well.
I know.
When I came over, I cut it because
I know.
he started asking.
He turns around him and he goes, "So Bob here, what's the story here with Whiskey and White getting on top rank?" And then you just see Tyrone's hand coming across and going, "Thank you very much, Bob."
It killed me. See what Tommy said there, man. Fuck, but you cannot take Tommy anywhere.
You can't. I'm the content creator. Fuck's sake, that would have been funny.
You gotta give him 10 more seconds. He would have been fighting.
I know. It would have been fucking famous.
I'm the content killer.
Content killer. That would have been. I would have been funny to see what he was going to say because he was thinking of what to say.
He wasn't. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking, who is these people?
Exactly.
That's what he's thinking. I seen it in his face. Like
he was like,
these people are kids.
And then before we could even get a chance to introduce ourselves, it's just their own winning right on. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for being on the show. But I was buzzing in after because
it was great.
They just dragged me in, fucking ringside.
It was brilliant, I know.
No, blagged them.
But blagged ourselves in. Everything was just all me talking to him, being it's that happening. Everything he was bringing, even going down. We were sitting in my house before the fight started, and we said to Sean, meet us at the Odyssey at 4:30. We're struggling to get a taxi. It's Tom sitting in my kitchen going, we fucked this. Like, we're just going to get the runner. We're not even going to get in the fights.
Because it's getting later and later.
We haven't even got a ticket. What are we doing? It's just so embarrassing. This isn't going to happen.
I'm sitting there buzzing for a shit.
Tom's like, do you not think this is going to work? And it is going to work. Oh, you're so optimistic. Fuck's sake, this isn't going to happen.
You said the day you're not optimistic, or you're optimistic, Tyrone, is the day I ain't gonna worry.
Yeah, because every podcast we do, and anything we do in the world, Tyrone's going, it's just gonna flop. This is a failure, and it all worked out. I was buzzing. I felt on top of the world. After.
Really, now we've talked enough shit.
Yeah,
but if you want to check out them behind the scenes,
not to be missed,
and we will be doing maybe every future fights. I think that's something we're going to be delving into. Because it was good crack.
And I think we should never get tickets to make it more exciting. That was exciting. It was I felt so triumphant.
And also, next week, I'll be doing Day of Dares, which will be massive with Tyrone McCullough. He booked in, so if you want to be watching that, you want to get on Patreon. There will be clips coming up on the proper YouTube, but the full video will be on Patreon, and it's going to be... If you watched mine Tyrone last Day of Dares, there was shaved eyebrows, shaved heads, there was people being sick. So
let me tell you something. See, Patreon, right? We're saying it's £2. It's not even. It's $2, so it's like $1.80 or something. Folks, that's where all the action is. You do not want to miss
that's
Patreon.
That's how you support this podcast.
Yeah, support the podcast and give yourselves a laugh.
The
challenges are unbelievable. Yeah. And I'm not even just saying it because it's us. Yeah. It is very, very fun.
And the link is underneath this YouTube. So, yep. We're going to do a few pranks, I think. One prank in particular. After this show on Patreon. So
yeah. Alright, people.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching.